Jonathan Lee Riches investigates. Got some breaking news, everyone. Breaking news that Ashley Banfield with News Nation is reporting that Bryan Kohberger has been indicted by a grand jury. Yes, you heard it. Ashley Banfield is reporting that Bryan Kohberger has been indicted. I'm going to show you what she said, and then we will further discuss. Check it out. So Ashley Banfield with News Nation tweeted this out. Breaking news on Bryan Kohberger. Source tells me the Idaho MURDERS suspect has been indicted by a secret grand jury in Moscow, Idaho. He will be arraigned on Monday morning in district court. There will be no preliminary hearing on June 26th. And someone replied to Ashley Banfield's tweet, Ashley, will it be televised? Is this a good or bad thing? And Ashley responded, yes, likely televised Monday, just an appearance to enter a plea. Then they'll set a trial date. It's a good thing if you think he's guilty, bad thing if you're Kohberger. The bummer is that the June 26th preliminary goes away, so we won't hear details because grand juries are secret. So there you go. This is according to Ashley Banfield. Bryan Kohberger has been indicted. So according to Ashley Banfield, Bryan Kohberger has been indicted by a grand jury and has court on Monday, the 22nd. Bryan Kohberger already has a court hearing anyway on that same day regarding the non-dissemination gag order. If this information is true, what Ashley Banfield is reporting, and she is the only one, that is big. That is big, and that's a big breaking moment on her part to be able to share that with the public. Kudos to her for getting the scoop if it's true. She says, she is told that Bryan Kohberger got indicted by a grand jury. I checked the Idaho, case of interest in reference to the Bryan Kohberger case. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen the indictment. Maybe we'll know more in the daytime when business hour opens. But she is reporting it in the middle of the night. An indictment has gone down. What does that mean? Well, if it's true that Bryan Kohberger has been indicted, according to Ashley Banfield, it means that Bryan Kohberger's June 26th preliminary hearing scrapped. No more of that. That means that the case goes right to the district court. No preliminary hearing to determine evidence. And I talked about that scenario in a recent video talking about the secret grand jury that could possibly be convened, and it looks like they indicted. Now, how long was this grand jury convened for? Maybe they were only convened for a day, and the prosecution only, lays a case out to the grand jury. The defense does not have to be involved whatsoever. Who knows if this grand jury, what the prosecution laid out to them to get an indictment. Usually you don't need much. But now it goes to the district court. Nobody has to testify at the preliminary hearing. The prosecution doesn't have to lay their cards out. We'll know more. It's probably very, very soon. But I wanted to share with you what Ashley Banfield is reporting. It's big. I was planning on going to that preliminary hearing. So do you think the grand jury indicting Bryan Kohberger, if true, is a good thing or a bad thing? As far as the non-dissemination gag order, we don't know much more information about that. Now, if it is true that a grand jury indicted Bryan Kohberger, we won't know what was said inside that grand jury. We can only speculate, and then it's just secret and quiet all the way up now through the district court process. I have mixed feelings about that. I have mixed feelings. Grand juries, I'm not a proponent of grand juries. Due to the fact that it's a secret process that you don't know much and it's very one-sided. Along with the combination of the gag order, it just makes this whole case even a more secret. And, as far as these discovery motions that the defense has filed, now that the grand jury, if true, indicted Bryan Kohberger, does that make those motions mute at this point, or anything mute up to when the preliminary hearing was going to happen? We'll talk soon. I'll post more as soon as I get some more available information, more insight about this. Stay tuned.